Hello, everyone. I'm always glad to be with you. I'm so excited, and once again, and once more to be talking to you. I just wanted us, before we start, I just wanted us to just have a think about the different things we can control, the different things we cannot control. Also, this will be our exercise for today. Look at your hands. If you can just look at the palm of your hands, back of your hands. See if you can name the different things that you can control in your life. Say you've got 5 that you can control, you've got 5 that you cannot control. Think about them. What makes you feel like you are in control? What makes you feel like you cannot control, or you would like to be in control, or it's something beyond your control? It can be something like that as well. So this is what we're going to be doing for our exercise. For the next session, I'm going to be doing that as well. I just want you to think right now. Nothing too hectic that you need to think about, but just things that you can think about right now that feels like they're in your reach, and the things that I feel like they're out of reach. Exercise for today. What you're going to need, you're going to need a pencil, you're going to need a pen, you're going to need a pencil, you're going to need a piece of paper, and you're going to need marker or your cookie pens if you want to. So I'm using my old diary, which I keep. I write different things on it. It's a very old 2017, but it's very useful. It's big. It's like an A4 paper. Then I don't have to carry different paper. I can always refer. So what I want you to do is to trace your hand. Trace your hand. Okay, I'm going to move my ring. Trace your hand. You can choose which hand you choose. You trace. So this is my left hand side. On the inside of my hand. So this is an outline of my hand. I can do this. So for my wrist. On the outline of my hands, on the inside. So this is the outside of my head, outside. This is outside. Okay, this is inside my hand. So I'm going to write on the inside the things I can control. On the outside, I'm writing things I cannot control. So I can control my breathing. Breathing is good because at times it's difficult when you're feeling upset, or when you're just walking and you can breathe. So I can control my thoughts. I can control my behavior, how I behave in different situations. I can control my speech, how I speak to others, how I respond. I can control how I eating. I can control. So what other things can you control? So think about things that you can control, things that are within your control. So I made an example that about sleeping. When I sleep, so that I can get my regular 8 hours of sleep, which is healthy for me. And I can control what thoughts. We spoke about thoughts that you can bring into your head that are good for you, that are positive for you. You can control your behavior so that it's productive and it gives you good times, and also your behavior that you don't have to shout it all the time in terms of speech. You can control your eating. Sometimes when you're upset, you want to eat, or you don't want to eat, or like portion control. Those are the things that are within my control. And I can control what I watch. So my mind is always fresh. I watch things that are good for me. I watch things that are that build me up. So I'm going to write outside the things that I cannot control, what others think for me, others thoughts of me. I cannot control how I look physically. Though with this one, You can do your hair, you can bath, you can smell nice, you can wear clean clothes. Sometimes you cannot control your features. I cannot control how my parents behave sometimes. I can control what speech and how I respond to them, my response to them. I cannot control, people who are upset. I cannot control other people's anger. I can control mine by the way I respond, and by my speech. I can control my anger by the way I respond and by my speech and behavior. Okay, so this hand, you can make it as pretty. I'm just showing here in black and white because you can make it as pretty, and you don't have to write with such a big marker. You can make it as pretty as you want. You can make it with cool colors and warm colors. You can write small, you can write, this can be really a canvas where you can make it. You don't necessarily have to write on an A4 sheet. You can make it big in A3, and also you can write other things that you want to say, things outside my control. You can write, you can just continue writing. You write. I cannot control my height, whether I'm tall or short, my shoe size, my teeth. You can go to the dentist to clean them, but how they look at times, I cannot control how people feel about me. You can write as many things as you want, as many things in your diary or in your book. So for today, this is what I wanted to share about my being in control and outside, the things that are in my control and the things that are in my control, things I can control. So these are things I can control and things that I cannot control. These are outside my sphere. I cannot do anything about it. Those people need to change. I can speak to them. If they don't change, I can control what I think and how I behave, how I speak and how I watch. I can respond, I can breathe, I can take a break. Those are the things. I cannot control other people's behavior, what they think. And there are so many things that in life that you cannot control. Even now with Corona, we cannot control it, but we can take care of ourselves, that we mask up, we not outside all the time, we dress up warmly, and we just wash our hands, and we spend time with whatever government regulations. Those are the things that are outside our control. What is in our control is taking care of you, making sure you eat well, you're eating fruit that are alkaline, and food that is really, really good for you, for your body, so that it can sustain. It's winter now, guys. So this is what I wanted to share about things that you can control and things that you cannot control, things that are inside your control, things that are outside your control, and beyond your control. Yeah, so thank you very much for listening to this lesson. As we end today's session, and as we ground ourselves, and as we had a think about the things that are in our control and the things that are not in our control, what can we control and what we cannot control. I just want you to think about, as you stand and your feet, both your feet on the ground, hands on your knees, just breathe in and out. Slowly breathe in and out. Breathe in and out, breathe in and out. As you think about the things that you can control, breathe in and out. As you think about the things that you cannot control, that are difficult for you, breathe in and out. Take your time to think about the things that you can control. Write them down. What makes you feel that you're in control of them? Even those that you cannot control, what makes you feel that you cannot control? What can you do about it? Even if there's nothing right now you can do about it, but just know that whatever it is that you can be in control of, you can take care. Take care of yourself for today. That will be it for me today. And for now, I hope to meet you again soon And I'm loving talking to you. Thank you very much for listening to me once again. Bye.
Thank you for joining our online open studio. We hope to see you again soon. Please remember to send us your artwork and creations. You can post it to any of our social media sites and tag us, or send us an email. Open Studio is supported by the Mary Oppenheimer and Daughters Foundation and Rand Merchant Bank.